chains or shackles was connected to the cannon wall with your hands or your legs. You be standing here from morning to evening, raining or shining, without giving food or water. When you become weak, you send back to government to the rich, to serve as an example for the women, the girls and the whenever the government calls, you need to go. So no matter what, they're going to go.
When the governors come, they go upstairs to rape.
Yes.
What they call it?
Left hand. Alright, so the largest female slave camp, and about 150 women were kept here.
So they have a bed, they have a car.
No.
You're sleeping?
Yes. 150 were kept here. When the women were brought in the dungeons here, they were not allowed to go outside the dungeons. So containers was placed in the corner of the room for them to ease themselves. But being in the dungeons here for 1 to 2 months, sleeping on the half floor, most of the women became weak. And some of the women were not from Ghana alone. Some were captured in Nigeria, Burkina Faso, Togo, walking from Dagestan, crossing rivers, mountains. When they reached here, they became weak to the extent that they were able to have access to those containers. Rather, they were doing everything on the floor. Defecating, urine, vomiting, eating, menstrual period, sleeping here for 3 months before the ship arrived. So once the door was closed with bars, this hole here used to be a source of ventilation for them. At the same time, where they were keeping their guns and gunpowder, so there was a leakage from that side, the fuse coming in straight here and wasting their already conditions. And we also say that with those who died, with their soul rest in perfect peace. No question.
So you all leave this right?
Yeah, visitors brought it to pilgrimage
Oh,
to our ancestors. The castle was built in phases. Portuguese started building a castle. When the Dutch took over, so the castle here, whenever you see the word bricks, it's from Portugal. This is the original from Portugal. And the yellow bricks here is from Dutch. When they were coming here, they came along with those bricks to give balance to their ships. But in returning back, human beings will place balance. The clothes on the floor here, it is not original. 2015, 44 Africans from all over the continent came here to dramatize what happened to our ancestors. And during the dramatization, they spent, spent here, no one defeated here. Just showing alone, you cannot stand dungeons here for 1 week. So imagine the time of slave trade, where you went on the floor for 3 months before the show. This is the original bath. This is the original bath. Because it's as rusted, we have put this door. And also the beams. These two is the original beams. And the three over here. Those are original. Apart from that, there are these chains.
No.
Yes, I'll talk about it.
Wow.
In every 3 months, one test survive. Those who survive here, when the ship arrived, that is the passage to the door of no return. And at the time of the slave trade, there was a staircase here to the door of no return. But when the British took over the castle, they never used this castle for slave trade. So they removed the staircase over here and turned this place into drainage. So whenever it rains, water passes here to the door of no return. Today we're not going to use this side to the door of no return. We're going to use the men's side to the door of no return. And about 150 men were kept here. The men were in shackles, but the female were in tags for identification. This room here is a branding room or identification room. When the ship arrived, we need to identify our ancestors. Method was put in hot fire. When you assemble to identify them, the tattoo, your back or your chest. Most of them died at the shop of the hot fire. And at the time of the slave trade, we are one of the merchants, Mr. and Mrs. Barclays. After the slave trade, we opened the Barclays Bank. You know Barclays Bank? Yeah, so most of the old banks were merchants, so the profit they gave the slave trade instead of the banks. And on top here, is a feeding point. Because the soldiers are afraid that when they enter into dungeons here, the men will attack them. So the feed them on top here, they will drop the food. They need to fight for your home. From here, we are moving to the door of no return. How many
door of no return. You have to sit down.
Alright, so this is the original staircase. Yeah. Well, when the British came, they removed the staircase and turned into a village. This particular room is where family members can meet. They can capture a whole family at the time of war. When they brought into dungeons here, they separated them because of procreation. But when the ship arrived, the female passed here, the male passed here, they all meet here to the door of no return. So they're able to survive the birth dungeons here. You can meet your wife and your children here. A friend you know for the last time.
Oh,
here
for the last time.
So I said that 600 for the male, 400 for the female. But the children were not counted among the female males because there's no room for the children. So the children were separated from the female males. So the children were counted. It means that the normal 1,000 will exceed target per month for 400 years. We are moving to the door.
This one is called Bendalo. Yeah.